Welcome back to Ancient Wisdom Unveiled, where we dive deep into issues that challenge the way we think and shape the future of humanity. Today, we're tackling a topic that has divided nations, sparked endless debate, and remains one of the most personal and controversial issues of our time. A woman's right to abortion. This is about freedom, the freedom to choose what happens with your own body, your future, and ultimately, your life. Here's the twist. This conversation isn't just for women. Men, society, lawmakers, everyone has a stake in this. And today, we are pulling no punches, breaking down the cold, hard facts, and challenging the myths surrounding this issue. Let's start with the numbers. According to the CDC, in 2020 alone, there were over 620,000 legally reported abortions in the US. That's nearly one abortion for every 100 women aged 15 to 44. And here's the kicker. About 59% of those who sought abortions already had at least one child. Think about that for a moment. This isn't about selfishness or convenience. It's about women making decisions they believe are best for their families, their futures, and themselves. Yet, the debate rages on. From Texas's 6-week abortion ban to the overturning of Roe v. Wade by the Supreme Court in 2022, we are witnessing a tug-of-war over women's bodies. Why is it that society believes it has the right to police women's decisions more than anything else? But the real question is, what do these statistics say about us as a society? Why are women, especially young women, being demonized for exercising the freedom to choose what happens to their own bodies?
You know, I think about the societal pressures we face every day, how we're constantly judged for every decision we make.
As a father of daughters, I struggle with this.
Historically, women's autonomy has always been under threat from policies set by lawmakers in society.
And that's exactly what we're here to discuss. It's about challenging those narratives, understanding the myths and the realities of abortion, and bringing us forward as a society. Now, let's break down some myths. One common narrative is that women are flippantly choosing abortion as a form of birth control, which is of course absolutely false. About 75% of women who have abortions are low income, and many cite financial concerns as a significant reason for their decision. This isn't just about avoiding pregnancy, it's about survival, sustainability, and ensuring a life worth living for the children they already have or plan to have in the future. Another myth? That young women are being coerced into abortion by society, their partners, or even their families. Yes, let's be realistic. Societal pressure exists. But the truth is, most women who seek abortions report feeling empowered by their decision. They are standing up for their futures, their careers, their mental health, and their well-being. Abortion is not the shameful act it's often painted as. It's a choice, and with that choice comes freedom. And here's something radical. When we talk about freedom in America, we love to wave the flag of personal liberty. But why is it that when a woman wants to exercise her freedom, to make a decision for her own body, it suddenly becomes a crime? The weight of history and the role of women in society. Historically, women's voices have been silenced, their autonomy restricted. But let me take you back to ancient wisdom. Even in ancient civilizations, like in Greece or ancient India, women had varying degrees of autonomy over their reproductive rights. Yes, abortion existed back then too, and it was seen as a decision tied to a woman's role in society, her health, and her future. The future of humanity rests in the hands of women. That is not an exaggeration. A woman's decision to become a mother, to postpone motherhood, or to forego it altogether is not just personal. It ripples through the economy, the workforce, politics, and culture. And let me tell you this, young women, you have the power to shape this future. Speaking out, your voice matters. To all the young women watching this, you are not alone. Your voice is powerful, your experience is valid. Don't let anyone shame you into silence. Whether you've had an abortion, considered one, or are simply standing in solidarity with those who have, your story matters. Remember, the women who came before us fought for rights we often take for granted today. The right to vote, the right to work, the right to access education. Now it's your turn to fight for your rights. The right to choose is about so much more than just abortion. It's about reclaiming control over your destiny. Speak up, share your stories, If society wants to talk about morality, let's talk about the morality of forcing women into unwanted pregnancies, of condemning children to lives where they aren't fully provided for, or of criminalizing women who make decisions for their well-being. A future of empowerment. So where do we go from here? The fight for reproductive rights is far from over, and the fight for women's equality, both in law and in society, is still ongoing. But remember, the choice to speak out, to fight for your rights, and to stand up for what you believe is yours to make. You, young women, are the future of this movement. You are the future of society. And let me be clear, society cannot thrive without empowered women. Your body is yours, and your voice is a force to be reckoned with. Thank you for watching Ancient Wisdom Unveiled. Let's keep the conversation going. Leave your thoughts in the comments, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And remember, wisdom is not just about understanding the past, but empowering ourselves to create a better future.